What is good with y'all? It's your boy Chris, and we're back on Spurs Spotlight with another banger.
Yeah, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
Alright team, today we got some Keldon Johnson news. Now, I was scrolling on Twitter. I came across this tweet by Jeff G. Spurs Kent 5. And it's a video of Keldon Johnson where he's wishing luck to Bernie's Little League team in their chase for the championship. I don't really know what that is. I'm guessing it's a basketball team. Yeah, he's wishing them good luck. And in this video, we can see he's slimmed down a lot. And as you know, or if you don't know, I made a short recently talking about myself buying all the Keldon Johnson stock for this upcoming season. I don't know what sparked my inspiration, but I have a feeling that Keldon Johnson is going to come into this season and play his role to perfection. He's still a good young player, and I feel like with another year under his belt playing with Wemby, getting to know the team a little bit more, understanding that he's not the main guy and the focus of the offense anymore, I think this can only help him. Him playing another year with the Spurs, I think after this season, we will take Keldon Johnson kind of off the trading block, and he will solidify himself as a part of the core. Now, just some reasons that I believe in Keldon Johnson, and I would like to keep him. He's on a good contract until the 26-27 season. I believe in the last year, he'll be making $17.5 million, which will only be 10% of the cap at that time, which for Keldon Johnson, who I think could be an elite six-man, is pretty good. He's also only 24 years old. He will be 25, I think, next month or in 2 months, but that is still very young and fits the timeline for our core. And last but not least, he's the longest tenured Spur, and he's an Olympic gold medalist, which we don't have on the team. Actually, CP3 is a gold medalist. What am I saying? It still brings valuable experience as the longest tenured Spur. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Keldon Johnson is wearing this KJ3 shirt. I think he's in the Spurs facility, but I know there was some news that Chris Paul attended the pre-training camp or whatever it's called. He was getting some workouts in with the guys. And if Keldon Johnson was here wearing his KJ3 shirt, it appears he's really not giving up that number. If he's flashing this around Chris Paul, I don't know if he's trying to entice him to buy the number off him or he's really not giving it up. Which, I mean, I'm fine with Keldon keeping the number. He's the longest tenured Spur, like I said. He's just going to have to take it up with CP3. And I guess we're going to figure out what number Chris Paul's wearing soon because it's not looking like Keldon's giving up this number. But the biggest flaws I saw in his game last season where it was tunnel vision, where he would just put his head down and ram himself into the paint or shoot a heat check three. He didn't really look to facilitate at least a little bit or swing the ball. And he was sluggish, lack of effort on defense, and I think some of that had to do with his weight. And as you can see, he's slimmed down tremendously. He's done this a couple times in the offseason where he's slimmed down and then he just got like bigger throughout the season. I don't know what that's about, but I've never seen him this slim before. You could see the definite, like, no Diddy, I'm not trying to check him out, but you know, he looks really slim. You can even see it in his face. Like, he just looks like he's at one of the lowest weights he's been since probably college or something, which this is definitely going to help with his mobility on defense and really moving his feet. And then with the tunnel vision aspect, he's just got to want to pass more. He's got to look around the floor and make plays with more IQ. And I think that's going to come around. In my opinion, Coach Pop is going to be more strict going into this season. Then you got a vet leader like Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. They're really not going to go for that tunnel vision, putting your head down and just ramming yourself into the rim. Now that we got real vets, I think they'll kind of check him in that aspect. That's why I'm buying the Keldon Johnson stock. I think he's going to have a really good year. He's also going to be surrounded by defenders coming off the bench. I don't know if he'll be coming off the bench the whole season because if he's slimming down like this and he looks hungry, like he wants to prove a point out there, but maybe he could squeeze back into that starting lineup. But if he is on the bench, he's going to be surrounded by more defenders with Charles Bassett being the rim protector, Champagne's not a plus defender, but he's a serviceable defender along with Trey Jones, and the point of attack defender coming off the bench in Stephen Castle. When you're surrounding Keldon with those defenders, I don't think he'll stand out as much. In addition to the weight loss, like I said, it'll help him move his feet. But to keep praising Keldon Johnson, he's a leader on the team. He showed that with our tanking season. He was the focal point of the team, and he was real expressive and took charge of that team. Although we didn't win a lot, he was really the heart and soul of that team, and he's a real good locker room guy. And he's still kind of the heart and soul of the team now, if you think about it, getting on the court screaming. I'm pretty sure everyone in the locker room loves Keldon Johnson. He's a good personality to be on the team. And he's shown the ability to sacrifice for the team coming off the bench. Obviously, he was not a bench player in terms of skill-wise, but he took that challenge. He let Julian Champagnie start over him, so that's a real selfless thing to do. and I think he could go with this team well if he just works on those flaws that I was talking about. Throughout the season, we did see some flashes of Keldon Johnson swinging the ball to Wemby. We saw him with this one play in specific against the Pacers where he dunked on, I think Jalen Smith is his name. Keldon Johnson was standing in the corner and threw him the lob, and it was flashes like that really give me hope that Keldon Johnson could fit in with Wemby's play style if he just looks for him a little bit more. It's not hard. He is 7'5", but like I said, I am buying into the Keldon Johnson stock. He is going to be one of the elite 6 men in my opinion. He's only 24 years old, so there's my hot take for the season. Buy all the Keldon Johnson stock. But let me know what y'all are thinking down below in the comments. Do y'all still want to see him traded? Are y'all believing in him a little bit more now that we've seen the Wade loss? As always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to Spurs Spotlight. Until then, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.